Hey, what's up here, gang? Welcome to episode 2 of Babes and Beasts. Today we want to theory craft our main PvE teams to see who we're missing, start playing in our first fusion, and just get everyone on some decent runes so we can try to get Hall of Heroes level 3 and 4 done. A lot to do today, so let's get started. Alright, so here we go. We're getting into it. We're currently in Vorgrass or whatever, the one just before Feymon, and we've gotten to the boss level. This should be after we get through the dialogue, which is hard, the actual boss should be pretty easy. So we got Bastet. We're starting to work on her a little bit. One of the things I want to do in this series is to model what I think would be things you could do to quickly advance in a new account. And so one of the things I'm going to try to do now that the Reloaded update has been finished is XP farming is a lot less important than it used to be. Because you don't have to XP farm fodder. You only have to XP farm the monsters you want to raise up. I think we can blow through scenario, go right into farming dungeons, especially giants. But I also want to try to farm dragons a little bit to get some focus runes and some shield runes. Because I think the old way of farming XP and then farming Mount White Ragon for swift runes and Tayland Forest for focus runes, I'm not sure that's needed anymore. So if you could just completely skip that, you can use all your energy towards getting better at your dungeon teams rather than farming for XP. So right now, as we're going through scenario, we're just going to try to use monsters that have elemental advantage in that area and slowly work up our teams. Okay, here we are at the dragon boss for Feymon. This should not be difficult, I don't think. Except getting through the dialogue. My God. Okay, thank you. Oh, more dialogue. Oh, jeez. Come on, let's just kill him, please. Okay, I don't think this is going to be difficult to kill. Alright, half his HP is already gone. Put up our attack buff and immunity and he won't be able to do anything else to us. And dragon's dead. So we need to power up 6 runes. So met that challenge. We got 6 runes plus 6. Oh, auto engrave on the Magic Knight. Rune, manage, auto engrave. Okay, so that's done. But who do we want to make 4-star? Probably Spectra. Spectra is definitely going to be used in dragons, and we're going to be playing around with that today. So let's see, we should have, we got some Griffin skill ups. Evolve Magic Knight to 5-star, so we can do that no problem now. So Lapis is now going to be evolved. And I don't think we have... No, we don't have fodder build yet, so we'll just use these. It gives us that for that purpose anyway. So Lapis is now 5-star. And we get... Ooh, we get 2 5-star rainbow mons there. That's nice. Okay, so that challenge is done. Just cleared that in auto mode. Level up at the Feymon Volcano Path. Clear Feymon Volcano Path hard with non-max level monsters in auto mode. Okay, and multi-hits don't matter in dragons, so we might just do that. Got 3 of those and 1 of those. So that will help level her up. Shannon is now 5-starred. Now we can go back and complete that quest. Evolve the Water Magic Knight to 6-star. Could do that, no problem. That's on our plan anyway. So get Lapis, evolve, and it just gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Lapis is now 6-star, level 35. So here we are at the Aiden Forest boss. This should not be difficult. Getting closer and closer to that rune set we really want for Naomi. Because I think once Naomi's on that... Okay, so here's an important decision for early game accounts. What runes do you get with this ticket? And I think we can manage to get blade runes here and there. So I think we're going to go with the Fatal set, because we're going to need damage dealing runes. I know we're always short of those early game. So we're going to take the Fatal set. You could make the argument that you go with the 6 blade runes, because then with those you can get almost, you can get very close to 100% crit rate if you do the blade runes. But since we already have Naomi and we're definitely building her, once she's 2 age, we won't need crit rate for her. So we're going to go with Fatal runes. But you could certainly make the argument to go for the blade runes if you need somebody that needs, if you have someone who needs high crit rate. So, and another thing you could do, probably be a little bit more efficient, is when you get to that Summoner's Way quest where it wants you to +6 and +9 runes, probably would have been better to get those runes first, these Fatal runes from Aiden, and then +9 those, because those are much more useful runes. So I probably should have done that. And I would recommend you guys do that as well. Yeah, let's see what we get. We'll have more summons coming, so I kind of want to see what we get here. So we're going to do 10 pull of Mystics. See if we can get another Lightning. Got the Water Amazon. Skill up for Naomi, that's good. And a skill up for Spectra. Now let's see what our Light Dark gives us. Can we get LD Lightning on our first LD scroll? No. Okay, what do we get? Dark Harg. So we are going to... I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me. Dark Hargs is a beast. It's a monster. It's not a humanoid male. And it's questionable if the Hargs are male or female anyway, but it's actually a pretty good... It's a pretty good pull. So another thing to keep in mind is always do your wings. This is a fair enough arena offense for now. Once you get to the point where you no longer have easy defenses, at least for this early in the game, especially when you're approaching your next level to level up, just use a mirror. Get your wings out, get your points. Because you don't want to level up and have wasted arena wings. So we're just going to cruise through these. Yeah, so there we go. We didn't even get to fully use our wings. I think we wasted 1 or 2. So now we gotta... So we're just gonna burn our wings up again and then get back to progress. And we'll come back after that. Okay, so we finished emptying our wings again. We're level 15 now with 0 wings. And we are continuing to work our way towards the vampire revenge scenario set. So here we are at the Farron Castle boss, Antares. Really don't like him in RTA. He's annoying. We're just trying to see if we can make it be a bad day for him. And we're not likely to place... Let's see if we can get a slow. Okay, who can we stun? Alright, reduce his attack bar. And he's dead. So, very good. So now we can 5-star Naomi. And we're going to use the 1 4-star we made. And then we're going to auto select 3 more of those. So now Naomi, also skill 1, skill up, that's fine. Getting these runes and we'll come back. Okay, here we are at the Mount Raynar boss. And we're just going to kill him right away because he has no chance. I love how the game just gives you such good runes and so many materials at the beginning now. When I first tried this boss 4 years ago, I was struggling to beat him. Now it's just, you can just do it on auto. So if you're a new player to the game and you happen to find this video series, challenge yourself, try to go harder and harder content as quickly as you can, because it's really not difficult with the runes that you get. Got some more free stuff. Here comes the runes. These are the ones that are just awesome. And what we're going to do is we're going to take Naomi and we are going to try the auto engrave and see if that... Great job, Come To Us. Yeah, that didn't work. You have a bunch of 6-star plus 15 runes available, and it tells you to auto engrave 4 stars and 3-star runes. So, yeah. Alright, so there's Naomi. We have 15 hours left in Hall of Heroes. One of our big tasks today is to try to get B3 and B4 done. 15 hours. The clock is ticking. I bet we could do B5. So we don't want Fran. That's the team, and then we're bringing in Kona. That's going to be our beginning Giants team. We could also potentially use Bernard as well. So I don't think we have an attack power break on here. So we might actually use Bernard, since we already have a healer and shield from Acasis. And then Bernard would be providing another... Yeah, so we're going Bernard. So now we need to get to Trial of Ascension. Okay, so Trial of Ascension team is clearly going to be Lapis. We want AoE, stuns, defense breaks. Bestette's definitely in there. Spectra's probably in there. And then... Now, Spectra might not be in there right away. We'll come back when we've reached level 10. Okay, so here we are, stage 10 of TOA normal. Done. Piece of cake. One could argue that Kaki and the other Animushas are mythical beasts or creatures rather than boys. And we might just keep them as mythical creatures even for this series. But I'm not planning on using them because I build them on all my other accounts. I want somebody else to do the role of the Animushas. So there's the only one we really need to level up here right now is Shania. Anyone else can just wait. So we're going to start skilling her up. Of course, skill 1. Achieve arena victory points. We did that. So we need to buy the Tranquil Forest. Now we need to place some monsters in the Tranquil Forest, so we will put in some monsters that we're not necessarily going to build right away, but we're interested in building. So we're going to choose those for now. Top floor of Farron Castle. We bought the Fusion Hexagram. We cleared Mount Renouar. Okay, so here we are at the Giant. We're about to finish normal scenario on episode 2. Just a few hours into the game. And it's really just the only reason it took a few hours to get here is because of the time it takes to go through each level of the scenario, every section of the scenario. It's not because it's been difficult. It's just time. And don't even have to use any buddies. We did this all on our own, just using the runes that they give us. So, let's go ahead and check the Monster Fusion info. We're going to do that. So we're going to go Fusion info. And we're going to check it for her. There we go. Boom. Dryad is done. And we get the Violent Focus set. So this is a pretty good set. It's speed, HP. And we're going to think about a little bit about who we're going to use that on. Anyway, I think that's it for this episode. We made a ton of progress. We finished scenario normal. We have a lot to do next time. I'm getting really excited about this account. I think this, it's still a challenge because there are some units I can't use. But I'm really thinking about how I can build a bunch of units I've never built before and try to make them OP. So this should be pretty cool. Until the next episode, see ya.